Let's go on with the shading process here. There are still some parts that need the first chrome shader that we created, so let's select those. First of all those little rivets here should have the chrome shader, and definitely those boxes here, all those little boxes here in there have the chrome shader. I mean, you can, if you take a look at the images of the different types of that Daytona, you could go in and give different shaders to different objects, so there are different types of it. So sometimes those are not chrome, those are red, or those are white. But I will go with a chrome shader for those little boxes, okay? Let's select those. Okay, let me check out if I have everything. So we could also give that little rivet here in the center the chrome shader. So with all of those selected, before I deselect everything, let me just right click, assign existing material, go with the chrome shader. Let me think. Even the numbers that are there, I have the chrome shader in my version. So I've got the layer here with the numbers, and let me select the objects from that layer, and then right click, assign existing material, chrome shader. Let's hide the numbers. And we could also go in and say the center pieces here of that wristband also have a chrome type shader, so we take the same shader that we created for those. So select this here, it's looking good, and let's select this one here as well and give it the chrome shader, assign existing material, chrome shader. Okay, there is an anisotropic shader here on those parts, but before we shade those, we have to lay out some UVs. That's what we're gonna do later. And we do the same here for the two rings. The outer ring has the same chrome shader on it, but we definitely need a texture here on it. That's what we're gonna create later on. And the inner ring here has some kind of a chrome type shader on it, but there is so that's the way I do it. I put a bump map here on that part later on with that Rolex logo. Okay, so now I know this logo here has the chrome shader, so we can put that on there. And now there comes the part where we have to create some shaders that are a little bit different. So here on this rubber boat, if you take a look on some images on the web, whatever, you will see that those parts here, this outer part is chrome type, and the inner part here is kind of like a white shader. Okay. So you can select faces and then give those different faces of one object different shaders. So let's open up the Hypershade and let's create another MIA material to take care about a white glossy shader. So with that selected, Control A, and then go to the presets and say glossy finish and replace that. So now let's dial up the color here to white, and let's go the reflection color here and dial it down a tiny bit, somewhere about here. And let's dial down the glossiness here to somewhere about here. And what we could do is dial up the reflectivity. Yeah, and I think I'm going with this one here, so we can tweak that later on. So let's call this white glossy shader. And now we, let me first hide some stuff here. I want that white shader here on those rippled pieces, so select those, right click and then assign existing material, white glossy shader. And then let's go in and let me hide everything here besides those rubber bolts. So that's the thing we want to take care about now. So let's select all of the objects here and hit 1 to go to low poly view. And then let's go in here and take care about that little guy here. Select 1, phase 2, 4, 3, 4. Control right click, grow selection. And now we give this guy that white glossy shader that we just created. White glossy shader, so only that the faces here. And then let's go under here under edit, and then you'll find the invert selection. And then again with that selection inverted, go here to assign existing material chrome shader. So that's one piece done here. So like that. So this out here is chrome and the inside is a white glossy. Yeah, we want to do the same on all the other parts here. So let's do this real quick. So go here to face mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, right click, grow selection, right click, assign white glossy, go here under edit. Let me, if you click on that line here, you can have a floating window. Say invert selection and right click chrome material. And we do the same on this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, grow selection, right click, white glossy, invert selection, right click, chrome, and so on and so forth. So yeah, let me do this one more time. Grow selection, right click, assign the white glossy. Didn't work. Assign the white glossy shader and then invert the selection, right click, assign the chrome shader. Okay, we'll do this all the way around, so let me pause the video and I'll be back when I'm done with that. And here I am back putting those shaders on all the pieces here, as you can see. And now let's show up those pointers. And all of those pointers, especially this cylinder here from that seconds pointer, the minutes and the hour pointer. So let me hit 3 on the keyboard to smooth those out, and then assign the chrome shader to it as well. Okay, so maybe let me unsmooth those. Hit 1. So those are chromed almost everywhere, but they have on the watch that I have images from, have some something that's white in here. So we can take that white glossy shader for that as well. So to do this, let's first insert some edge loops here. So take this edge here, control right click, edge ring utilities, and split, and let's set it to multi. And let's dial that up, the divisions here, to something like 10 works fine here. Yeah, and now let's check out from a website where we can where we have to put that white shader on. Okay. So let me switch to an image here. So if you take a look at that, yeah, it starts somewhere here, ends here, and on the hours pointer, it's a little bit more in front here. So let's try to eyeball that. And yeah, I think one thing that we can do now until I stop, so let's insert some edge loop here on this guy as well. Control edge ring utilities and split, and set it from relative to multi and switch it up to something like 8. Okay, I'm gonna pause this video and then we go on finish the shaders for the pointers here, and see you in the next.